Hello there, welcome to another episode of Lost in the Pond. I'm Laurence Brown, and guess what? Today I am going to be talking. I always talk, that's what I do, I'm a vlogger. But I'm going to be talking about why the idea of British politeness is sort of a myth made up by Americans. No, by us, I think, by the Brits themselves. And sure enough, yes, we are really stupidly polite a lot of the time. I mean, heck, I've even said thank you to a cash machine. Who does that? I do, I've just said it. And yes, certainly we say sorry too much, you know, all the time, which is stupid. Sorry, but it is. But the reason I say that it's a little bit of a myth is that we also refer to our best friends, often anyway, and especially us lads, we're pretty bad about this, but we refer to our own friends as like twats or stupid prats or you're a prick, you know, that kind of thing. Which is, I would have thought, the antithesis of polite. But it's one of those things that's fundamental, I think, to social exchanges in England, is that need to call the other person a really derogatory term. And, it's done in the name of banter. But I half think that the people that do it kind of mean it and kind of half don't. I was never a fan of that kind of chatter, chit-chat, chin-wagging. So 3 words that mean the same thing. We'll get to that later in another video. But we are quite monstrous to each other, all in the name of play. And speaking of play, a lot of the anti-politeness comes along at a football game. There's so much anger there from one set of fans to the other because the other team is not their team. It's a team that's located in a completely different city that's not their city, unless it is, in the case of Manchester United and Manchester City or something like that. But my point is, people on those terraces can get fiendish. You know, terms like, the referee's a wanker, or who ate all the pies? You fat bastard, you ate all the pies. That kind of thing, often directed at other people. So that, again, is not entirely polite, if I'm being perfectly honest. And don't get me started on the pubs, where when you're among a group of very drunk people, sometimes a little bit of name-calling will happen, and I've even seen somebody glassed over the head with a bottle, though that was in Grimsby, where I'm from, so that might not be completely indicative of everywhere in the country. I felt bad for that person, because it was a perfectly good beer that was wasted. Now, that was a really heavy video. Again, I don't want you to go to England and think that now everybody is a complete bastard, because they're not. My family's perfectly nice. I've got really good friends over there. So that's at least 7 people who are good. And still go to England, interact with everybody, tell someone off if they say thank you to a cash machine, because that is really stupid. By the way, I am deeply, deeply sorry for all of the swearing in this video. Please forgive me. Thank you. That's it for this really abrasive episode of Lost in the Pond. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. I've been very happy to see a lot of you have done that. So that's very nice, makes me happy. All right, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.